Hey, welcome my friends. Nice to have you here back again and Real Nice Guyana for another traditional Guyanese recipe. And today we're going to be doing dhal. This one we're going to be doing here today is the one that is usually cooked every day in Guyana, and this is called a sada dhal. The dhal that is cooked at wedding houses are different, it's done differently, and we'll do a version of that in a future video and show you how that's cooked. So when you go to the wedding houses and you taste the food is sweeter because it's cooked differently. But today for this sada dhal, which is cooked every day in Guyana, we're going to be using 1 cup of yellow split peas, which is called by Indians, this is known as the matar dhal. We're going to be using 1 tablespoon of roasted ground Geera, salt to taste. We have about 8 cloves of garlic here, 1 viri pepper, that's optional of course. And we have 1 tablespoon of curry powder here, which is we're gonna add to the dhal to give it color. And sometimes dye is used, but when you use the dye, it gets a really yellowish color, which we don't like very much. It looks better if you add the curry powder, so which is what we're gonna use here, 1 tablespoon to give it some color. And that's about it. So let's get started with this dhal here, guys. And this is gonna be a chunky dhal, okay? So now we're gonna wash our split peas here first, or matar dhal. Okay guys, so now our dhal is washed here, and we're gonna add it now to about 6 or 7 cups of water here. And we're gonna be pressuring our dhal today, which is gonna make it cook a lot faster than if you're just boiling it in a pot. So now we're gonna add about 6 cloves of the garlic. We're leaving 2 cloves of garlic to chunky at the end, and we're adding the viri pepper here and 1 tablespoon of curry powder. And give that a stir. We're also going to add the salt here now, and to this 1 cup of dhal here we're adding about 1 tablespoon of salt. And that's it for all the ingredients to boil the dhal with. So now we're gonna pressure this here. We'll see you in the next step, okay? So as you can hear, our pressure is going there, guys, with the dhal. And in the meanwhile, we're gonna chop the garlic for the chunking here. We haven't added the roasted ground Geera, the 1 tablespoon as yet. That's gonna go towards the end of the dhal. We're just going to be chunking with garlic today, but another traditional ingredient to chunky your dhal with is whole cumin seeds, which is Geera. But we're not going to be using that today. If you like, you can use that. Okay, so this dhal has pressured for about 10 minutes. 9-10 minutes, and we're gonna check and see how it is now. So that's it, that's pressured enough there now. So we're gonna go gote the dhal, as they say. So before we swizzle the dhal here, we're gonna add the 1 tablespoon of roasted ground Geera in there. And we're gonna use Molly is using the dhal butney there to gote the dhal, that's what they say. You got to gote the dhal. break up all the remaining pieces of dal in there. So that is finished swizzling there. So now comes the chunking process. So to chunky the dal, my friends, we are heating about 1.5 tablespoons of oil in this ladle here, or dabu, to which we're gonna add the garlic to fry up a bit. So our oil is hot there now, and we're gonna add the garlic there. So you just want to brown this garlic a little bit there, and in that time it's gonna season the oil as well. So our garlic is fried there now, so it's time to add it to the dal, to chunky the dal. So here goes. That's it. So you see, with using the dabu or the ladle, you're able to keep the lid on at least partially closed so that all the vapor doesn't escape in the case of when you're using a pan to fry your garlic in, right? So that's why it's better to use a ladle, because you're able at least to keep the pot half closed so all of the vapor doesn't escape right away once it comes into contact with the dal. Alright? So that's it there now. After a little bit, keeping it closed for a little bit, you're gonna open and stir it in. And that's how you make the traditional Guyanese sada dal. The everyday dal is a sada dal, as opposed to other varieties of dal that's cooked at wedding houses and things like that. Alright, my friends. Okay, so here is our chunky dal, Guyanese style, and this dal is made every day in Guyana. Goes with roti, rice and curries, any kind of curry you can think of. And you can also have this, a cup of this by itself. Very filling. One of the popular dal dishes in Guyana on Sundays mostly is dal and rice and bhaji, spinach or poi bhaji. There are more than 100 ways of preparing dal, but this is the way, the Guyanese favorite way, everyday way of making dal. So there you have it, guys. Simple, easy, delicious Guyanese dal, chunky style. And for the chunking, you can use either the frying pan or the ladle, the dabu, whichever one you have. But I feel, as I said, the dabu is more effective in keeping the flavors in the dal, because you're able to keep the lid at least a bit closed while chunking. But there it is, guys, Guyanese favorite dal. And as you know, if you check up, there's more than 100 ways of preparing dal. But this here, this, as known by Indians in India, this yellow split peas is called matar dal, and this is Guyanese favorite dal to make. Alright, and this is the traditional dal right here. If you like this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. When you subscribe, you get notified by email of every video that we post to YouTube. You will be the first person to have that link in your email, direct link to that video. Please share this video as well, and as always, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.